And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Could move up a gear here. And it's Wilshere. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. Kaka. Kaka threads one in, played in deep. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Now Kaká. Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar cuts out the pass. And it's Kaká. Serginho. Kaká.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, this is a terrific run. Kaká.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi! That is... And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Serginho. And he was quick to react. Now he's got space here. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, sweet feet. Now the cross. Terrific header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has another go! And that was very necessary. Knocks it into space. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Oh, what has happened? He's had a shot! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now it's Kaká. Serginho. Owen. Zanetti. And he's managed to get free. That has been cut short. Kaká. That's a decent clearance. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Searching pass he's played there. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. 5 minutes till the break. Kaká.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of...
Big header! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, nicely intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Serginho. Oh, played right into his path. That's tidy. Spread out to the left. The ball goes in. They've done it! And it's half-time here.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're off again. Pull it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Wilshere.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he cuts out the supply. Long ball by the goalkeeper. No, that's been intercepted. Kaká looking to be a menace in the final third. Pull it. He's had it taken off him. And it's Wilshere. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti. And it's Messi. Pirlo. And Serginho. Kaká. And here's Shevchenko. Zanetti. And it's Gullit. Now Kaká. Over to the left. Serginho's... And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
The attendance for this
gets
match
it
was
away.
29,813.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Milan have their second corner now. Pirlo goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Zanetti. Looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Pull it. Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass. Tar makes the interception. Pirlo. And Serginho. Back towards the middle. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Owen. And Owen! Messi. Pull it, looking to add to his goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar, can he get it through? Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot! That has not gone well. Fires it in low. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Zanetti. Now it's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Number 19, Wilshere. Number 18, number
Intercepts
11,
the throw. That's well read.
Neymar. Coming on the
Driving
field.
on and making good
number
progress.
7, Mbappe.
Kaka.
Number 32,
And it's
Joshua
Pirlo.
Kimmich. Number 5, Bellingham.
That was good pressing,
Number
forced the
20,
error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Zanetti. Messi. He takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what a mistake! Zanetti. Kimmich. Messi. Looking for the run. That pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pinches it off him.
Two added minutes
Hazard.
has been indicated.
Mbappe. Kaka. 2 minutes to be added on. He's a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta. And that will be the final act. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please use parking.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones. Oh, what has happened? Chance! He's delivered all right! Udinese take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti. He's got tall. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Somewhat off target. Pirlo. Zanetti tries making a foray down the right. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukcu. Quality ball. Rafinha. And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tar cuts it out. Kukcu. Rafinha tries to pass it through. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice looking ball. That is a great pick out. Oh, important interception. Kukcu! Now, who's going to be first to this? Here comes another cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, can they get him away? It's an early cross. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Knocks it into space. He can get that clear. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Messi. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Tries a deft little ball. And a chance!
How many interceptions have we seen now? So
Isak! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Serginho. And here's Kaka. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good read, needed to be. Rafinha. Pinches it off him. Ibrahimovic. Bellingham.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Robertson. Kaka. Looking for options for movement. And they win it back again. And the first half is done. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's an imaginative pass. Kukçu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Isak. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And this is Ronaldo. Isak. Threads one in. Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Rafinha. Kaka.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Serginho. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Not the most accurate pass. No joy this time. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Isak. He's having a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Pirlo. It's a throw-in. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tar. Serginho. Zanetti. The pass has gone astray. Now it's Isak. Bellingham. Played back in. That's very neat. Real chance! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 15.
Udinese have their second corner now.
Numero 21.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Greenwood! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Serginho.
Udinese couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Zanetti. Oh, what a climb! It's in! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato all'81esimo minuto. Numero 7.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Udinese clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but...
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Robertson. Bellingham. He's there and gets it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
In with the challenge. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Time
di
added
recupero.
on will be 2 minutes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but Sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kaká. And here's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Kaká. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Ibrahimovic. Kaká. And he's intervened well there. Berisi. Adams. And it's Kaká. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic. It's Pirlo. Van Dijk.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Fired deep towards the back post. Neymar. Now it's Torres. Kaká. Threads one in. Serginho. Now Kaká. Pirlo. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fernando Torres. He is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Played out wide.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And it's Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. Now it's Torres. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Edmilson. Ibrahimovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Edmilson. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And here's Torres. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tar. And it's Serginho. It's run loose here. Looking to play him in. Cross needs to be good. A corner it is then. Aviati claims comfortably. Milan have the chance to go the other way. This ended up in no man's land. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Messi. Nicely spread. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello, attendees.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Kaká. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. Bullet stood up well to him there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Serginho. Messi gets a good foot in there. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. And this is Shevchenko. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Kaká puts a mighty effort. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. And it's Serginho. Cross goes in there. Oh, that was vital. Corner given. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Aimed in towards the centre. A real chance! And he's following up! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net! The breakthrough arrives at last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 11, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
72,306.
Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Pullet wins the duel this time, and it's made its way to him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
It's a promising position. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Torres. He's got away. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against... He's got tall! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pullet. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Now it's Torres. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, no joy this time. Pullet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's picked it up out wide. Pinches it off him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he welcomes it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Messi knocks it out wide. Zanetti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, it's come loose. It's Ibrahimovic!
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Delivers with wit. Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Danger averted for now. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Fernando Torres. Number 20, Kaká.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Erling Haaland. Number 21,
And it's
Guti.
Serginho. And here's
Will be 3
Shevchenko.
minutes added time.
That's the throw. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Neymar. Guti. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Tar, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as it goes. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award,
Hello everybody,
and there is very little room for argument.
That you'll be able to catch today's match.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Bellingham has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Abiati punts it upfield. Now, can they get him away? Olise goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Vitinha. O'Shea. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Olise. And it's Bellingham. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's there to head it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, that's well spotted. More and more pressure on the ball here. Vitinha. Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's having a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Over to the left. Pull it. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Messi. O'Shea. For Olise. Hakimi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Vitinha. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi with a fine tackle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kaka. No, that's been intercepted. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Zanetti. Can he get onto this? Shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, and the finish! They've scored! So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Driving, takes a shot! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Gullit. Berisi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising. He could be... And the shot! And they win it back again. Vitinha. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tar is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And nicely intercepted. Gullit. He's a sharp little ball here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Vitinha tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So off we go once more.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Kaká. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Defending of the desperate variety. That is ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. And this is Bale. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bale. He's had a shot! Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Knocks it into space. Kaka. Defending was strong and firm. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has a look up. Vitinha. And he cuts out the supply. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a great... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Khan claims comfortably.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's Bale! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's being urged to shoot. And it's Vitinha. Gullit wins the duel this time. He's having a good look here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bale! Terrific save by Abbiati. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Chance for a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Mbappe. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Mbappe. Great vision. Turns and goes back. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
So
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Messi. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Milan would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. De Bruyne. Gullit. And it's Kaka. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goes looking wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Ricky Puig. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Ricky Puig bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pirlo. And Serginho. Pirlo. And this is Ronaldo. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Takes a shot! Pass somewhat off target. Out towards the flank. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Caught offside that time. De Bruyne. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. Kaka. And this is Gullit. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pirlo. And it's Zanetti. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. De Bruyne. Dembele. Ricky Puig. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's in space and looking for options. No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Kaka. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Here, and De Bruyne! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
De Bruyne has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he was quick to react.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
This is Ronaldo. Ricky Puig. Rafinha threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets things going for the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Zanetti. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pirlo goes short. And it's Zanetti. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti. Messi. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. And here's Kaká. Shot could be on, and he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the upright. Ricky Puig. Zanetti. Milan are still that goal to the good. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's in a good position. Big chance! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Kaká, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Kaka. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well read, nice interception. He can run onto that. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ricky Puig. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. And here's Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard. Great vision.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Serginho. Koundé takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Koundé's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Rafinha. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that is as far as they're going to go. De Bruyne. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Dembele. Looking for the... He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got ourselves a game. Oh, what has happened here? Dembele.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Kaká. And it's Serginho. And he lines it, he rises! It's in! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here...
And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the match ball here. He was the difference. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
De Bruyne. All played for Rijkaard. Inter Milan finding their passes. Messi. Pirlo. Now that looks a decent ball. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Rijkaard, not the most accurate pass. Bullet. Messi, great ball, and he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Kaká. That could spell trouble. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Zanetti. Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, that is one way to stop him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good, real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that is a little undercooked. Zanetti. Messi. Knocks it into space. Lofted in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely worked. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Drogba. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Drogba. Messi. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Raul. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kaká looking to run onto it. Cannavaro. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Messi. And here's Drogba. Can he latch on to this? And a goal kick. Drogba. Messi. And this is Raul. Raul! Oh, he's been caught on it, this time surely! Oh, nearly. but nearly is nothing. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Gullit.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, good take in a good area. Gullit. Kaka. Gullit dominates aerially so often. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Terrific header! Drogba. Now it's Raul. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Messi! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely weighted ball. In by... climbs up big! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's picked his way through, and a chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence. as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially
Ibrahimovic! And somehow he kept it out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Pirlo with the short one. Hoisted it, up he goes! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And that's another good win of the ball. Kaká herring after the ball here. And it's Messi. Hullet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Raul. And he's had it nicked away. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Hullet. Oh, such a clip. And Hullet! Raul. And it's De Bruyne. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Kaká. Stood up well to him there. Drogba. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed it. He's got full. He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Drogba. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne. And he's there to get it away. Serginho. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Drogba. That's tidy. Looking to go deep. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by
And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivery. Rises! It wasn't a great header in the end. Time added on 4 minutes. This is De Bruyne. Goes for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, this is a great position. Gullit with the clearance. And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. And it's Serginho. Can he get it through? And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Serginho. It's Xabi Alonso. Robson. Doué. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Serginho. And it's Doué. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the kick. Oh, what has happened here? Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Doué proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So we're still where we started right now. And this is Griezmann. Griezmann tries making a foray down the right. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gabriel. And it's Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. Pull it. And it's Pirlo. And here's Kaká. Knocks it into space. Serginho climbs up. Oh, he's hit the bar. It's a really well-measured ball. That's good play. Zanetti stood his... takes the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Xavi Alonso. And Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had it nicked away. Van Nistelrooy! They want to be quick to recover this. Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. Griezmann goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Asensio. Maldini. Tries to play it through. Gabriel. Serginho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Half-time getting close now. Doué. Now Robson. He's gone for goal! Now the cross. It's Alonso! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Gol per la Croazia. Ha segnato al 44esimo minuto.
Croatia have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Sarà un minuto di recupero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Here we go again then.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's a throw-in. Xavi Alonso. That has been cut short. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids. Distributed tidily. And it's Griezmann. Davids. And that's been drilled in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a pretty loose pass. Stood up well to him there. Hullet. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, it's played in. Bullish header! He's got a goal! AC Milan are all square. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
Croatia are making a change now. Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kaká gets into a good position. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Hullet. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann, looking for options for movement. Zanetti. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Back towards the middle. And it's Pirlo. Serginho, who's set up one goal so far. Robson. Now it's Griezmann.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Griezmann. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. It's a good run down the right. It's a promising position. Zanetti. Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Griezmann. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Croatia really will have to throw everything at this now. Pull it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho. Tar. Ronaldo chasing after it. Zanetti.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's very neat. Donadoni. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan certainly had some...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the
Hello,
next 2
everybody,
hours,
and
it might
welcome
not
to
feel like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's been shifted off it. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Zanetti. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. And Zanetti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Pirlo. Kaká. Oh, well played, well played. And Zanetti. Pull it. Milan, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. It's a good-looking delivery. Schlotterbeck tries to clear. Grimaldo looking to play him in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now this could be a chance. Good read, needed to be. And it's Bernardo Silva. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Bernardo's... He rises! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pull it. Zanetti gets flagged offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Serginho. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And it's Kaká. Pull it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Schlotterbeck takes control of it and he's on the move. He's got away. He's real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pull it. Serginho. Zanetti. Now the ball in.
Well played and well cleared.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Grimaldo. Played into space out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tar deals with that comfortably. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Owen. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk cuts it out.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Is always looking to break lines. Zanetti. Can he get it through? Messi. And it's Hullet. And Hullet! That carried quite a threat. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
And
perhaps.
a quick reminder today, everybody, to
So they
make
head in
sure to
no
put
further
any litter
forward.
in the
The
bins
score here,
provided.
still
Thank you
0-0.
for your cooperation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Now, can they get him away? That's travelling a long way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he was alert to it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kaka. And it's Kaka. Serginho. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Messi. Tries to play it through. Foot in. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Hullet. Oh, that's nice. Serginho in acres of... It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Tar.
The attendance for this
Quarter
match
of an hour
was
into the second half.
29,830.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Pull it. Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's hoisted clear. Another chance from a corner. Pirlo with the short one. Lovely feet. He slings it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Grimaldo. Bernardo Silva. Carvajal. He has found the way through. Plays it across. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. He is through here. And he's had a hit. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. There's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Zanetti. Has a shot! Just a whisker away. Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. He is just caressing the ball. Tries to cross. A header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's having a shot! Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? He's come in hard.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 41, Esteban. Number 21, Owen. Number 10,
Bernardo Silva
Alex
going
Grimaldo.
face-to-face with his great rival.
Number 2,
Punched
Daniel
away.
Carvajal. Coming on the field, number 13, Mbappe.
Great vision.
Number 9.
The most accurate pass. Schlotterbeck.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Forlan.
Number 15.
It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Forlan! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 18. Diego Forlan.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Diego Forlan.
So the first goal of the game. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong.
There will be 3 minutes
Ah,
added
such a
time.
clever touch. Cross to the back post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
We are into overtime. Decent progress down the left. That's a decent clearance. Van Dijk, nicely spread. Oh, it's come loose. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutral.